Hello, everyone. We are here with our final night of the mini. We are going to do our final immunity challenge, and then we will go into final tribal shortly after. So yeah, y'all. Okay, Melissa, you good for me to explain?
Yeah, I
Harley, you
can hear
there?
you.
Okay. Y'all are gonna need pen and paper. We're gonna do trivia about this weekend.
Can you give me a minute to go upstairs then? Because the paper I
No,
have
no,
to.
yeah, you're fine. You're fine. No, you just got home. You're good.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, sorry, I have good hearing. I could hear you.
you're good.
Pen and paper, right?
Pen and paper. We're gonna do trivia about like everything happened this season, basically, or
Oh,
over the
figures
weekend.
the 1 minute I didn't take notes and okay.
Sorry, the one mini I did take notes in.
I usually take good notes, but I don't know.
So if I get them all right, it's a battle back.
Brandon, you're on jury. Brandon, you're on jury. Please. I take notes for every single long game I play, and never run into season trivia. My final immune challenge was season trivia, and I didn't take notes. I was like, damn it.
So
Like,
I never take them in long games, but I always intend to, but I'll be like, dude, this was a long night. I'll just do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and goes. And then by the time I'm finally like, all right, I gotta write down all these notes, it's too fucking late.
I
But
usually
in this
start a
case, I
merge.
usually do.
I usually start a merge. I'm like, well, I go to pre-merge, like whatever. Like, so once we get make merge, I start like going back and doing everything.
We were supposed to write notes.
Yeah. It's up to you if
It
you want to or
was.
not.
I had notes for that first day, but that first day was like, yeah.
Listen, everything is a blur.
All
So
right. So it seems like we're all equally disadvantaged here.
where is my pen? The fuck? Sorry. I know it's family. So
I'll be
Good.
back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I'm ready. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, cool. Once Marvin gets back from the restroom, we will get on going. Same rules. I'll say three, two, one, reveal. Or stump
Wait,
up when
so
you're ready.
what are we do? Wait, what are we doing then?
I'm just gonna ask you questions about this weekend. You're gonna answer what you think the answer is, basically.
I'm not sure I even remember all the people that were in this.
Right. Because people quit and all that other stuff. But
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Good luck to us. Woo!
This should be fun.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great.
All right. Y'all ready? You know the rules. Thumbs up when you're good. Put the answer, and then we'll do yep. All right. I'm good to go with the first question. All right. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Good luck. What was the vote count when Bear was eliminated? There's a few different variations you could put. We will accept it. What was the vote count when Bear was eliminated? All right, you all ready? Ready on Harley. All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. Oh. Okay. It was 2 to 2 to 2 or 0 to 0 to 2. I will count Marvin's technically. I'll give Marvin the point on that. This is a little weird. All right. So that's 1 point, Marvin. Oh, where is Harley? Where's Screaming Black?
That's because it's flipped around, remember?
Okay, yeah.
I'm right here.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
You just remember to just see your hands when you answer questions. Who were all, or sorry, apologize. Who was the first juror? Who was the first juror? All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. If you have Brandon, keep it up.
It's funny because it's in my name.
Brandon, remember, you're in front of me and challenge now. Please, no talking.
We
Sorry,
have
I mean,
2
very
points
good.
for Marvin, 1 point for Melissa, and Harley's at 0.
All right. Who were all the players that received votes when Zach was eliminated?
You said when Zach was eliminated?
Yes, when Zach was voted out, who were the people who got votes?
I'm forgetting.
All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Hold on. Sorry. Hold on.
You're good. You're good.
There you go.
It was Kevin, Harley, and Zach.
Oh, I thought I got votes that round.
All right, so Marvin and Harley get a point. Wait,
No.
Marvin, do you have it? No, would
I,
you
no,
have?
I put Melissa because I thought
Oh, you
Melissa
did?
had gotten votes that
Yeah,
round.
me too.
No, you're good. Okay, so then Harley gets a point.
Woo!
All right. Next question. How many advantage? I'm sorry. What number of the jury is Christopher? What number of the jury is Christopher?
No, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Sorry. Nope. I wrote the place, not the number.
You're good. Mhm. All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
I say I don't think I'm right, but my math is not math.
If you have 6, keep it up. Marvin scores another point.
I don't even know how many people are in the jury.
There's
That's
only
what I was thinking. Yes.
there's
Yeah.
only 6 right now.
I was like,
Yeah.
he was fourth. He was fourth. He's fourth out. He's fourth. He was fourth.
Yeah.
The fourth one.
Um,
That's all I knew.
I just went with typical 9-person jury, so 8 would seem like a good guess.
Becky, you see what I said?
Oh, I lost a rubber band.
Uh-oh.
It's probably in my hoodie. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I lost in your
Okay.
hair.
That's cool. All right, we're good. How many advantages were played Saturday night in the main chat? So keep your hands up so you know you're not looking. But yeah. How many advantages were played in the main chat
On set.
last night? All right. 3, 2, 1, reveal. If you have 3, keep it up.
Oh my God. I thought for sure I was wrong when both of you had 4.
It was the knowledge is power and 2 idols.
It's the yeah. I
Right?
forgot.
I don't know where I got the fourth one
forgot
from.
that Penny
Right.
Idol did not get found. Forgot about that.
No, we'll talk about that. But let me see. Yeah. So Melissa gets a point. All right. Next question. What was the name of the idol? What was the name of the advantage that Kevin played? What is the name of the advantage that Kevin played? Three, two, one, reveal.
I didn't put anything because
Okay, it's the Dr. Horrible's single long blog idol. Do we count Marvin's? What do you think? I think so, right?
I was not about to write all that
Yeah.
shit down. Yeah,
That-
I
that
was gonna say
sounds
we
good.
counted. Yeah. I was like, yeah. I was gonna count. We're gonna count. Yeah. Okay,
All
so that's a
right.
point for Marvin. Good.
The points right now are Marvin with 4, Melissa with 2, and Harley with 1.
All right, ready? How many votes did Alex receive when they were eliminated? How many votes did Alex receive when they were eliminated? So only the round that they went out.
Sorry, I'm blanking.
You're fine. We need answers. Answers, please. All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. If you have 6, keep it up.
I almost put 6.
of course I was off by 1. Of course.
All right, so no one gets a point on that one. All right. In the post-merge part of the game, who has the most votes cast against them? In the post-merge part of the game, who had the most votes against them? So we're just looking for a name.
Like since the merge until now, who has the most votes against them?
Ugh. Helps if I can remember all the people in this game. Um, fuck. We're on a totally random guess here.
All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. If you have Zach, keep it up. It was Zach with 8.
I almost said Zach, and then I tripped myself up. I was like, wait, did Zach went out before merge? No.
Zach also,
Yeah.
people used their extra vote crap that round.
Mm,
I
that's
forgot
right.
about that. Not even gonna
Yeah,
lie.
so that's a point for Marvin on that one. All right. Do you want to do one more question? Becky, you'll give a score update before we go into the final after that. See? What was the name of the challenge where you were given a category and had to avoid matching someone else's?
Oh,
I'm definitely getting this one right.
I didn't get it right.
Oh,
but
Marvin,
I-
you guys saw your thumbs up on your screen. Okay. 3, 2, 1, reveal. It was Mind Meld. That is another point for Marvin. Which, Becky, correct me if I'm wrong. We have one more question. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Congrats, Marvin.
We'll have Marvin has won immunity with 6 points.
Yes. And do you want to know what the last question was? You can see if you remember out loud. Who won
Yeah.
immunity in the round we did the jigsaw puzzle?
there.
There.
Okay. And I'll just say the tiebreaker if you all want to hear it, just for fun. Because I counted this today and I'm very, it was a lot of work. So how many days, including tonight and the other 2 nights, has Radical ran in season?
No idea.
no, I don't know.
I should know
It
the
would be
answer.
close without going over. And I didn't know, to be fair, I didn't know the answer until I counted. I was like, really? Like, I thought it was less than
This
that.
is my first time playing, so I no idea.
You did play Rent, but it's 167.
Wait, would Ren? Oh yeah, I did. I was like, what, like second boot though?
You know, your
First?
last pre-merge. Your last pre-merge.
Oh, okay. That was a long time ago.
It was.
She plays a lot of games, to be fair. So
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, how many days did you say
167.
since
It was
Radical started?
Yep. So no, not since Radical started. It's the amount of days a game has been on. So like all the long games from day 1 to the last day to finale night,
Oh, that's what you
and
meant.
then like the 2 minute. Yeah. No, it's a lot more than that from the start. Okay. So what we're gonna do is the 2 of you will have 2 minutes to plead to Marvin in here, and then Marvin, you will go into your confessional and choose who you're voting out of this game and sending to the jury. If you
I
want to
mean,
go first.
I
Melissa,
don't
you can go.
know.
I was gonna say, Melissa, you can go first, girl, because I'm go ahead.
yeah, I mean, honestly, like the 3 of us put this from the beginning together. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Darcy, so do what you feel is best for your game, and no hard feelings either way.
And I'm going to basically say what Melissa just said at this point. You know, we did what we set out to do. and whatever, we love you. We all love each other. So at this point,
Exactly. As long as one of us three is gonna win, I'm happy.
facts, right?
And before you die, I want to say congratulations, Marvin. You are tied with 4 individual immunities with 2 other people now in 1 season.
Ooh, I forgot who, but who?
Bradley, and last season with Eric.
So you're telling me I have to be smart here and make sure that I'm
I'm
not
not saying anything. I'm just congratulating you with being part of the record. I'm not saying
so
anything.
I'm not first like they are.
Mhm. Go ahead. When you're ready,
No,
just send it.
um,
Do you send it? Just send it to confessional cell, and I'll read that one.
I'm not done. I'm not voting
No,
yet.
you're good.
Give
No,
me,
you're good. I'm just letting you know. Think
give
through,
me,
but
like you two both said, we set out what we wanted to do, which was, us three end up here together. This is probably the toughest choice for me. You know, during the rest of the game, I'm like, yeah, let's do this person. It's not as long as it's not one of the three of us, and that's what we did. And yeah, no matter what ends up happening, if I take somebody to the end and I don't win, that's fine because at least one of us three is winning. And that's fine by me. Oh my God. I hate to do this. I hate to do this. I hate to do this, but that's my vote, Jay.
okay. All
Just
right,
know I love you both.
I do have the vote. The person voted out. We'll just have got camera and logo with the jury to discuss. The other two will get a breakout room for have 10 minutes to just gather your thoughts. But ready? The 10th person voted out of Survivor. The
And
Dr. Horrible sing along book. Yeah, 10th. Yeah,
It is.
and
Okay.
the ready, and the 7th and final member of jury is Melissa.
Yeah, I think that was the smart thing to do, probably. Yeah.
I
So
love
Melissa,
you.
Love you
Yes,
too.
I love you, Melissa.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
all right, so Melissa, all right, y'all will
Thank
get a
you,
break.
babe. Listen, this is the first time we've made it to a finale together as many times as we played.
Hey, yesterday we were the last one in that breakout room.
We was. Exactly.
So, Marvin, do you want to go to room 1? Harley, you go to room 2. Jury, you can go into Ponderosa when I open them. Okay.
Okay.
Marvin, room
All right.
1.
Oh, yeah, you
Darcy,
gotta do the
room.
breakout rooms first. Yeah.
Harley, 2 and 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Am I supposed to be going somewhere
Yeah, if you want to go talk to Jerry, there's some Ponderosa. Jerry in Ponderosa.
on the Rosa? Okay.
Yeah, Jerry, remember. So just so y'all can discuss, you wanted to.
Jay, I'm gonna join Ponderosa to talk to the jury.
Sounds good to me.
Me too.
Okay, I'm here alone. I'm all alone again. No one here to. I forget the words. All right, we're gonna come back in 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes to come back to the main room. I'll close breakout rooms then.
It's been 2 minutes. That's why I came back.
No, you're good. I just closed them.
Okay.
Jerry, go off camera until it is your turn to speak.
All right. Gotcha.
This is just to get them. I'm trying to get a hold of our last two jury members. However, I don't know how it's gonna go. There is a backup plan in play. Oh, Marvin, pick who goes first and who goes second. Keep in mind, I'll flip it for when you do closing.
Sure, I'll go first. Harley can go second.
All right. I am gonna try to get a hold of the other two jury members. But yeah, why don't we go ahead and get that started? Marvin, go ahead.
Start right now. Is everybody here?
Yes, they are. We
Oh.
can't get a hold of the other two jury members, but worst case, it's on live. So I do have a backup plan if they don't show up tonight. But
All right. So, hi, hello. Obviously, we are here for this final tribal council, and Jay, Matthew, Becky, thank you so much for having this mini this weekend. Oh my gosh, I can't gather my thoughts. I'm still recovering from being hungover yesterday, or technically today. Yesterday, but it was a good time. It was a fun time. I feel like I did what I could to get myself here and help, get help from other people that I was working with. And yeah, I mean, it's a mini. I think it's not that hard to, I think it's hard actually to, hide in plain sight when you're constantly on camera on Zoom and just, being able to do anything, if at all. So, I mean, if y'all have questions, I'll answer them. And yeah, I'll let Harley take over for her opening speech.
Oh, excuse me. Oh Lord. Ooh. Super tired. Okay. Hello, hi everyone. I would like to thank Jay and Matthew and Becky for hosting the mini. I actually almost didn't play the mini because I wasn't sure how the time was going to work for me. And then I happened to not go to work Friday, so that worked out. And then I'm here. I basically played because I'm not good at speeches. I'm not even gonna lie. You want to ask questions like Marvin said. I think that's probably gonna be the best, except especially for me because I just got home from work and I am so tired. But I want to say I worked with who I worked with from the beginning, and that's how it got me to where I am today. And like I said, I will answer whatever questions. Because remember, I was the loud one. I will take that. That I do remember. Yes, I was very loud and very vocal yesterday. I remember that. But it was for reasons because I don't like people playing with my friends. I don't. That's the one thing I don't like that. So, but go ahead.
All right. So first up, I believe we have Brandon. Come on up.
Yeah, hi. Congratulations to neither one of you who wanted to speak to me or talk to me outside the game. Why do you guys deserve my vote, considering both voted me out? Marvin, go ahead. Why do you think you should win?
I know, I'm trying to decipher something. Actually, let me look real quick. Okay, why should I win? Okay. So coming into this game, obviously I was first boot last time, cool, whatever. But throughout this game, I tried to lay low during the first half of the game. I was not trying to make myself stand out. And then obviously at a certain point, example, the last 4 immunities, I am like, I know that if I don't win this, I don't start, doing what I can, I'm not going to be able to make it to the end, and people will try to take their shot. You said it, I'm pretty sure it was you or Zach who said it on their way out, maybe Christopher. I am not exactly sure. They're like, get the person out, discussing me, and I don't know, like I felt like I played this fairly a good game. Yeah, I did not really socialize with many people outside the mini because that's just how I am with these minis in general. Is like, hey, I'm here. I'm here to experience the genuine, like legit connections that I built on the Zooms. Outside, I'm like, cool. Like it's like not to like disrespect anyone or just ignore them. It's just that, hey, I've built those connections on the Zoom and whatnot. And another thing is if I'm not mistaken, I am the person that's sitting here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I did not receive a single vote this whole mini
I don't
against.
know.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Harley? Or Darcy? I don't know.
It's okay. It's my name is I don't even know at this point. Marvin, it was Christopher who said to vote you out.
It was Christopher because I wasn't on the Zoom when I got voted out.
Yes.
I was playing another game.
Right, and that was another reason why we went ahead and voted you out because you were not here to play. You weren't here. So essentially we all felt the same way because you didn't show up. We decided to get rid of you because you were not here. And also, as far as reaching out goes, reaching out is a two-way street. So even if I didn't reach out to you, you could have reached out to me.
I did.
Also, I didn't get any messages.
Okay.
But and I will check my spam. I'm having issues with my phone, so I definitely have to check that. But I basically in the beginning we were on the winning tribe, so we really didn't have to vote out anybody. We we basically played what we needed to do, and
Yep.
and right, exactly. And then as we got to the merge, people's bonds grew closer because they already had that establishing relationship with people. So that's how the votes went, and that's how we ended up here.
Okay. Thanks. I believe Bear is up. Good luck. My vote is still open. And best of luck.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second before you come on, Bear. Becky, Matt, can you check the prod chat? Okay. Okay, Bear, you come on.
All right. Hello. Congrats to both of you. I don't know either one of you before the game or during the game or after the game. So convince me to vote you, because I don't know you, you don't know me. So why should I give you my vote? It's for
Harley,
both of you. Either one can go first.
Harley, you can go first this time, unless you're busy right now.
No, I'm multitasking. I'm talking with my daughter. Trying to transfer things. Yeah. I
First
again.
one.
Yeah. No, you're good. Again. Yeah. Fair. We also started off on opposite tribes, and then when we did speak, I think by then merge had came, and I had strong alliances with the people that I was already working with, and we made the moves that we felt necessary to get us to where we're at right now.
Okay, so to answer the question is essentially why you should vote for me, correct? So, obviously we also started on separate tribes, but I feel like once merge did end up happening, I felt like there's we know Alex was essentially trying to paint a picture and trying to get like you, Kevin, in more particular reason, like whatever, to be like the next person voted. But I'm like, no, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to play and actually, build some sort of connection with y'all. And I'm like, let me try to do some investigating. Like, I wanted to continue to play the game with you guys. Like, I know that eventually people saw you like as a threat, but to me personally, someone who's a threat is a shield for me. And then that's the way I looked at it until obviously the numbers started to dwindle down. And once the numbers started to dwindle down, essentially the round that you ended up going, we could have easily the vote could have tied 3-3. It technically tied 2-2-2, but idols came out. I made the suggestion to Christopher, and I'm like, hey, vote Kevin just in case some wonky stuff happens. So the vote ended up getting split 2-2-2, and that's essentially why you did end up going with a 2-2-2 vote. And yeah, like I said, I did what I could throughout the mini, and like I mentioned earlier, I did not receive a single vote against me. I did win. I know the first half it immunity because of the tribal thing. But Harley also can say that, but like within this last few rounds, I'm like, I need to try to secure my way to the end. Like I did trust the individuals that I was working with, but I knew that if I wanted to be sitting here at the end, the only person that I could wholeheartedly trust to get me here to the end was myself.
All right. Thank you. And good luck.
Yep, Melissa, you can go. Sorry.
Sorry, I had to walk away for a second. I was just gonna tell you.
I actually do not have a question for either one of you because I think I know your games better than anybody else, and this is going to be a hard choice. Congrats to both of you, and good luck.
Yeah, Christopher, go ahead and ask.
Hello, Final Two. As you can see, I'm currently not home because I'm currently on my lunch break, but that's not the reason why I'm here. I've got one simple, very, very simple question to ask the both of you. Outwit, outplay, and outlast. Choose one that best depicts your game and why, and I mean why, that depicts your game the best. Marvin, I want to start with you.
Outwit, outplay, outlast. One and why? I would have to say outplay. I think it's pretty obvious why it would be outplay. I mean, I was, the beginning of the pre-merge, I was within the winning tribe constantly over and over again, and I think like these last 4 rounds have actually shown that I have tried to outplay everybody. I've the immunity wins essentially, and that's why I think outplay would be mine.
Holly?
I would actually say outwit and outlast because I basically almost wasn't going to be here because I had other things that I had to do, and it basically worked out that I was able to outwit and basically outlast everybody from yesterday, especially after everything that happened.
Okay. That's basically my question. I pretty much ask it everywhere I go. Nothing more but the mad respect to both of y'all. Definitely gonna make my decision a lot more harder than I think it was gonna be. But much love all the way from the outback of Australia.
And Kevin, I know you just got here as well. Do you want to come out and ask a question?
Give me a second. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Oh, that is not the right thing I wanted to click. Where the fuck is the... I'm trying to turn on my camera, but it's a bit of a struggle because I have to click a certain button. Okay, there we go. All right. Hello to you both. Very happy to see you both in the final two. I mean, I'll be straight up. It's really funny. Last time I played Radical and I was on a jury, this exact same thing happened. Not because I was asleep, but because I wasn't paying attention, because it was the day after Allie and I had broken up and I was still processing that. However, today, it's because I fell the fuck asleep and I'm, just woke up this very second. So I have not heard anything that has been going on within this finale. So I guess my best, I don't know what was asked. I don't know what's been said. It's very possible what I say is just fucking regurgitating, information from other people. So I guess my best thing that I will ask you is just tell me why the person next to you should not win the game. Either you can start.
I can go ahead and start. I don't obviously it's the question, do I want to do this? No, but I'm going to answer it. I feel like the reason I don't think Harley should win is because yes, obviously there were certain situations, specifically yesterday, where she was trying to spend time with her man, and I'm just like, she's like, vote me out, vote me out, vote me out. Yet we're like, you know what? No, we can save for another round. We'll save for another round, save for another round. It's just like she was here, but she wasn't essentially yesterday. And that's the only reason I can think of as to why she doesn't deserve to win.
Fair enough, Harley.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even have an answer for that right now because
Okay.
that's a really good question. Because I think Marvin, this is probably gonna shoot me in the foot, but Marvin played a really good game. He played he played his game the way he played my game, and then I played my game the way that he played his game. So, he has the most immunity wins, so that is also true. But I don't know. I want to win. No, I'm just like I know, of course, but yeah, no, I don't. I'm like you. I'm tired. I literally walked in the house at 8 o'clock, so I can't process thoughts or anything right now. So, yeah, that's what I have.
All right. Well, I also can't process enough to think of another question. So I think I'm gonna just yield my time there. Good luck to the both of you. This has been a very interesting game. I'm usually my vote, I usually say is pretty open. I feel like I have a good idea of what I'm gonna do, but I'm also gonna listen to whatever is left and I will assess from there. All right, see you guys. Bye.
All right, y'all get closing statements. So Harley will start, then we'll go with Marvin, and then Jerry will have like 5 minutes to vote.
Okay, so basically, this is what I'm gonna say. No matter what happens, I had a blast playing this. This is probably the first time in a while that I've played a mini, and I've had so much fun. I got to meet people that I hadn't met before, like Bear and Christopher, and I've got to solidify relationships with the people I already have relationships with. Just vote how you feel like you need to vote, and there won't be any hard feelings. And I'm out the door.
Go ahead, Marvin.
Okay. So again, thanks to Jay, Matthew, Becky for having this. Coming into this, I knew like it's I understand it's a mini, but it's a 3-day mini, which is something different than a whole 1-day mini. And when I came into this, I knew was coming into this as a past host of this game, first boot of last season, and I knew that coming into this, I had to change something to be like, hey, Marvin's more than just first boot or just a host. Hey, Marvin's here to actually play. We all know I can play. Not to sound cocky or anything, but we know that once I put my mind onto to something, I am able to essentially play to my fullest ability, essentially. Then that's what I wanted to do coming in. Like mentioned earlier, I do have the most immunity wins, but yet again, half of them were pre-merge. Whole, yeah, whatever. And on top of that, I also have like 0 votes cast against me throughout this mini, which again makes sense because I did have the immunity wins that I needed to get, and I don't think I ever was in danger of even being considered to get voted out. And I guess that's what happens when we're in a majority alliance. And honestly, like Harley said, it's a game. At the end of the day, it's a mini. We all came here to play and to distract us, have fun over the weekend, and make time as well to get to know people and build those connections and make the connections that we have a lot stronger than they were before. So no matter what ends up happening, I'm happy with the outcome, and I will respect y'all no matter what you guys end up doing. So good luck, Harley, and I love you. And yes, thank you to all you jurors for actually, listening and being here.
All right. So Jerry, if you can go into your confessional and send in your votes, I'll give you like 5 minutes. I don't think you need that much time,
Becky,
but
can you bump my confessional, please.
Yes, I can.
I'm
Like, is there any
still,
other?
I'm still torn.
How about all of yours?
I'm about to eat and lay down too.
I'm so tired.
Listen, I was in the cold for too long. I can't even remember.
See, you just got home, you're about to get in bed. I'm in bed, about to get out of bed to go to work.
Mm-mm. Listen. Yeah, but you don't work outside. I was working outside. I work
Girl,
I,
on
I work
planes.
you said what?
I work on planes.
Oh, so yeah, so you know how exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
Very good. Well, so lovely it is for y'all to talk about your careers. I'm sure you want to know what's on these votes right now, don't you?
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
do.
read the votes. Remember, you want to see your name. First vote, Harley. That is 1 vote, Harley. Second vote, Marvin. We are tied. 1 vote, Harley. 1 vote, Marvin. Third vote, Harley. That is 2 votes, Harley. 1 vote, Marvin. Next vote, Marvin. We are tied again. 2 votes, Harley. 2 votes, Marvin. Next vote, Marvin. That is 3 votes, Marvin. 2 votes, Harley. Next vote, and the winner, a survivor, Dr. Harville, the sing along vlog, Marvin. The last one was for you as well. Congratulations, Marvin.
Thank
I
you.
can't
I'm
clap
joining
because
the
I'm
winner's
holding my hand.
circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am going to add you back into the chat now.
What do you mean back into the
What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Honestly, like I had said during my speech, I know that obviously I've been around since basically the beginning of Radical. Um, I've I've hosted a lot of you in Radical. And also obviously last season was kind of, hey, I got casted, but hey, I was first boot because I wasn't around. So I'm like, I got to do this again, try to do this again, and here I am. And I can't, Radical is always going to hold a special place in my heart. So,
Yes, as you know, Marvin, I could not have created this without you. And now you're a part of it in two different ways. You are in the winner's circle, and you are the reason this org started, a big part of it. So thank you again. Harley, I'll let you talk too. You did make it 10 and get 2 votes. So
I just want to say thank you for whoever voted for me. Again, I'm so delulu right now. It's not even funny. But I had such a great time playing the mini. Again, like I said, this was literally like I literally told Jay, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play. And then it was like, yep, I'll be able to play. So I'm glad that this was my first experience with Radical. This is the first mini I've played in a really long time, and making it to the end, that was I probably couldn't ask for anything else, because when it comes into minis, I always it depends, and it's touch and go. So, I just knew that once I saw Marvin, I was like, okay, yes, we have to do this, because just like we don't ever get to work together. So thank you, Jay. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for everybody who played, because you guys are awesome as well. And that's it.
and with that, this is it for the season. I will say, see you in just a little over a month for Survivor Sweeney Todd, and after that, I'll announce it. It's second chances, theme to come later. Good night, everyone.